Hello, Terracon Ford here. Today's product is the Flight Suit 1 or FS1. So, what is the Flight Suit 1? At its core, it's an armored flight suit that lets your character fly around and move in interesting ways that also comes with a variety of weapons. You have four modes of movement: your default walking one, or whatever it is set up in your own project, then a power sliding one for quickly moving along the ground with weapons at the ready, a hovering one for getting around to hard to reach places with verticality, and a fast flight mode for quickly moving around and engaging enemies from the sky. For the weapons, you have five types: a minigun for simply spraying bullets around, a railgun for delivering powerful, accurate firepower, a heavy missile for dealing with large groups of tough enemies, and the dual and quad missile rails for carrying more agile seeking missiles in greater numbers. The pack is made so it's fairly easy to add your own special weapon actors or other modifications you might want to make yourself, as it all uses a nice open blueprint interface to allow for general messages on firing and other things, rather than being stuck casting to the preset modules or anything like that. In addition, there are three main material types: a basic painted type, a camo type, and an anime type. There is also a second set of meshes that have outlines to help go with the anime type, but they will work for all types. All of these also allow for color masking to change the colors and surface properties to better fit your project's needs. These options for materials are present on the armor, the wings, the weapons, and the projectiles. You'll also find everything included has audio and particle effects for their use to make sure it's all good feeling and usable right off the bat. But again, set up so you can easily enough replace any parts you might want with your own effects or sounds if desired. The entire pack is fully replicated to allow for its use in multiplayer as well, and the only requirements are that your character is using the Unreal Engine character class of actor type, for the movement modes to work properly as set up by default. You also should be using the UE Mannequin skeleton compliant character to get best results from the pilot animations, though you may be able to convert them to yours if the skeletal setup is similar. For the flight suit, if you need to fit it onto other skeletons, it can, being all childhood parts that get attached to the parent character mesh's bones, but you may need to adjust the parts to attach at a different default rotation or location if those are different on your own character's skeleton, or just set up some sockets on the skeleton that roughly mimic the UE default bone locations and rotation. There are preset animations, demo characters, and everything fitted for both UE4 and UE5 skeletons, though the UE5 ones only come in the UE5 project versions. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Until next time, have a pleasant and productive day, everyone.